You know where you are? You're on the East Side Dave Show, baby! You're going down!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an extra special edition of the East Side Dave Show with Roy Harter, End of Time Series, Volume 57. And we've got a great show. I mean, I'm talking phenomenal show. Lots of stuff planned. I don't want to take any more time away from you, David. Now, without further ado, let's throw to our master of ceremonies, Mr. East Side Dave. McDonald, everyone.
East Side Dave. East Side Dave. East Side Dave. East Side Dave. East Side Dave.
Okay, let me just say this. Roy Harter, thank you once again. A meandering, rambling introduction that made no sense. Roy Harter, he's the guy in the parentheses who takes 50% of my paycheck for sabotaging each and every episode every week. But no. I am kidding, of course. Please, can we shrink down, Robert? He is growing by the second. Yes. Can we shrink down? There we go.
Dave, I've been trying to lose weight. That's hurtful.
I meant on the goddamn camera there. Now listen, I've got a lot of things that I need to discuss before we get into some fun. But there's going to be a Shizer List entry at the beginning of the show because for 3.5 motherfucking hours I dealt with Verizon all day. Verizon Wireless, not Fios. And here's why. They call me. They say, Dave, man, you are available for a free upgrade, daddy. Come right into the goddamn store, trade in your iPhone 8 for an iPhone 12. Boom, bada bing, bada bada. You're good to go. You got a brand new goddamn phone. Oh, I say. Okay. I go to the goddamn Verizon store. And with all due respect, Andrew.
Yes, Mr. Champion.
This fucking bitch. And I know you're a feminist, Andrew, but this what fucking comes up to me.
Right.
She goes, okay. So I said, listen, I got a call. You said that I could get a free upgrade. It's been years since I got a new phone. I'm on the iPhone 8 still, blah, blah, blah. She goes, oh, yeah, sure. Here, let me punch in the numbers and do this. And she goes, by the way, you're going to need the power charger it's different for iPhone 12. You're going to need a new one of those. You're going to need some new earbuds. You're going to need a new goddamn thing over here and everything. So she says, okay, so I've done it all. Your free upgrade, it'll simply cost you, when it's all said and done, you have to pay $240 here at the store. Hold on. $240 fucking dollars here at the store. And then she says, and your bill per month will be raised $49 fucking dollars.
How is that free? How is that fucking free?
Wait a second. So $50 for 12 months is $600. You got it. And apologize, Andrew. I know you're a feminist.
Right.
This fucking Verizon cunt is goddamn fucking telling me that it's gonna cost $600 for the bill, and then the $240 for all the bullshit I gotta buy. So it's $840. That ain't no free upgrade.
No, it's not free at all.
So sick of Verizon. I am sick of Verizon Wireless. I am sick of Verizon Fios. I'm sick of anything with Verizon on it. And for that reason, you corporate sons of bitches, you're on the Shizer tonight.
Shizer! You're the one that we despise.
Then I make an ass of myself. I go,
Never.
I go, oh, I did.
No.
This was a bad one. This was a good vintage Davy Mac freak out.
Old
Where
Davy
I'm
ice
in
water
the
in the
store.
veins?
I'm
No.
in the store. There's like 3 or 4 other people in this store. And I just start blurting out things like, scam! It's a scam!
Oh, my God.
Other people are just like, I'm just here to, like get like an app installed into my phone. The other lady's like, I'm just here to get an address change for my bills. I'm like, you're being scammed! Scammed!
Oh, my God.
She goes, the fuck, and apologies, Andrew, I know you're a feminist. The goddamn fucking Verizon twat says to me, I'm just trying to help you out, sir. No
How's that
reason to
helping?
cause commotion in the store. Oh, wait a second. At one point, I go to the lady. I forgot this detail out. I go, hey, you goddamn bitch. You gotta do better than $840 goddamn dollars. If you called me. I didn't call you. You called me about a free upgrade. You fucking bitch. You called me. And so I go, she goes, well, listen, if you think you're eligible for a better upgrade, here's what you should do. Call Verizon. I go, I'm in Verizon. She tells me to call Verizon when I'm in Verizon.
What the fuck?
Did you ask to borrow her phone?
Yeah.
I don't want to encourage any of the shootings because I think it's a very serious issue, an awful problem.
Right.
But goddamn, this is the type of thing that sets people off, and they just are like, you know what? Screw it. I mean, I'm calling Verizon. I go, let me ask you something, miss. Why would I be calling Verizon when I'm in Verizon? She goes, we don't have the authority to look at your upgrade plan. I go, then what's the fucking point of having a Verizon store? What's the point of this?
Yeah, it's great.
Double sizer, Roy, double sizer.
Double sizer! Double sizer! You're the one that we double the sizer!
I mean, I'm worked up, and I'm actually getting more and more heated the more I think about it. So, hold on, Roy. Roy, stretch for me for a second, okay? Just stretch. Just stretch, Roy. I gotta make a phone call.
Oh boy.
This call may be recorded.
Hey, you goddamn fuck, pick up the fucking phone. See? And Roy, do they ever pick up?
Nope.
Of course not. What
Do they
time is
ever
it in
pick up?
India?
Do they ever pick up, Roy Hartens?
A lot of them are sick right now with the COVID virus, David. I
Good
don't know if
point.
you've noticed, it's hit the AT&T call centers and Verizon call centers the hardest.
See that?
Look at this. Look at this. By the way, I got back home. I called up. Yeah. By the way, let me just say this. The Verizon store, somewhere on Google, there is a literally 2-paragraph review from East Side Dave. You would have to know the exact Verizon store, sadly. But I've never left a review in my entire life. I'm 43 years old. I've never given an online review, not Yelp, not nothing. For the first time in my fucking life, I'm signing up my email. I'm registering to leave a fucking review on Google about this fucking place because then I call up Verizon Wireless, like they said, and I get put with one operator. I gotta tell the goddamn story. I get put to another operator. I gotta tell the story from scratch. Another one. 2 separate times, they go, oh, we gotta transfer you to the fucking management team. I'm on hold for 25 minutes. The goddamn phone call ends. I get disconnected. So I gotta call him back up again and do the fucking story. And here's the story again. Hey, look at this, look at that. And then she told me, and then this and that. And all of a sudden it's 840. Oh, that's terrible, sir. We'll get you to someone. I'm on hold 45 minutes. And then they fucking hang up. Triple sizer, Roy, triple.
Triple sizer! Triple sizer! You're the one with triple the sizer!
I can't even promise that tonight's entire episode won't be about Verizon. Because these sons of bitches, they're trying to fuck me in my black ass. I ain't gonna fucking take it anymore. I ain't taking no one fucking me. Nobody fucks me, Andy.
Yes, Mr. Champion. No one fucks you.
No one fucks me where, Andy?
Well,
Where don't they fuck me? Where don't...
huh?
Where don't they fuck me, Andrew?
Anywhere.
In my black ass.
In your black ass, yes.
Try T-Mobile.
Oh, Roy, I swear to God, I'm going to a fucking 2 Campbell's soup cans and some string. I'm done. Fuck all of y'all. No, seriously. Fuck you. All phones. Done. Now
We can
moving
probably
on
ring
to
it.
later time. I'm sorry. I had to get that out of my system because I am not even kidding. This took 3.5 fucking hours of my day today when
Too
Davey
much.
Mac needed nap time. And from
You
11:30 Till 4 o'clock, I'm dealing with this shit.
You're more of a man than me. I would have gone on the fucking radio show, and I would have let him have it. Put my job on the line. I couldn't do what you did. I couldn't deal with that fucking call center bullshit. No way. Go ahead, Robert.
I was just gonna say, Dave, and like that's 3 hours of your time, and you probably make what, at least $1,000 an hour. So
$1,000 an hour.
The phone
That's
didn't
3
cost you.
Gs.
Yeah, the
That's
phone didn't cost you
$3,000.
$800. It cost you $3,800.
$3,800 that Verizon owes me. I want that fucking money in 2 weeks at sundown, or I'm gonna blow up 3 of your towers. Now,
Wait, hold on.
When
All
Roy's
right,
walking you back.
I'll rescind on that terrorist threat for now. I'm not going to be
Maybe
blowing up
one
any
tower.
buildings for now. Oh,
Maybe one tower just chop down a couple of the tree lines.
Don't
that's all.
worry, Roy. Roy, he'll probably be in Jersey, not Long Island. I have nothing to do with it. It'll be all good. All good.
Now, I
I
have
got
to show you something. Andrew, you're a wrestling fan, right?
Yes, Mr. Champion, I am.
I want to show you something that I got sent. I struck up a relationship on Twitter online.
Right.
And with one of, if not the greatest broadcaster in wrestling history, we DM'd each other. And guess who sent me an autographed book? How about this?
Nice. Oh my God.
Wow, look at that. Who is that? Roy Rogers.
Jim Ross.
Jim Ross.
Jim Ross, thank you for
Yes.
selling it for me, Roy. Who is that?
I
Not
can't.
what I want. So Jim Ross, Roy, is the play-by-play for Monday Night Raw for many, many years during their greatest era of the late 90s through the early
golden
2000s.
years, I call it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the greatest.
Oh, yeah,
I want to show
definitely.
you something. Whoops. This comes in the book. It's a, let's see,
Wow.
certificate
Nice.
of authenticity.
Oh, I thought it
And
was a
why
restraining
is a
order.
certificate of authenticity?
Wow.
It's because Jim Ross personally autographed it. Now, I want you to read it. Robert, go ahead and read it.
To Dave, I heart you and your ass! Exclamation smiley face. Jim Ross.
So, how about some round of applause for Jim Ross? We have to thank him.
Can he fuck you in your black ass, Dave?
Yeah. I mean, it's it's all about the ass tonight. That's our theme. Speaking of which, I believe we have a video from Flutzy, Miss Ass herself. I think it's time we play that video.
Titty bumps. Titty bumps.
Titty bumps. Here we go.
Hey guys, what's up? Happy Tuesday. I have a song for you.
Hold on. Pause. Did she email? Because she didn't. I checked my email. She did not email me the answer.
That's a
She
negative.
didn't email you, Robert?
That's a big negative, Dave.
Garrett?
No, Dave.
Oh, Drew?
Sure, I don't think so. I want to double check, but I don't think so.
I'll probably get a text at 3 a.m. I'll probably
Yeah,
get a text
I know.
at 3 a.m., but I don't have anything so far.
Don't worry, Roy. We'll get the answer on June 1st. It'll be great. It'll be Guys and Dolls. Some fucking awful fucking song she chose. All right, let's do the song. We might not get it.
You can guess the movie.
Guess the movie. Oh my God. Does anyone know this? Oh God damn.
Blow it up.
Blow it up.
Blow it up.
Blow it up.
Man, that's a tough one, I guess, huh?
Do you know it? I mean, you're good with stuff like that. Do you know it?
I thought it sounded Greek, but I couldn't. But nothing was coming to me. I thought maybe Clash of the Titans.
Well, here's the problem. None of us know. You're asking me.
You nailed it, Roy.
Let me call Flutzy.
Roy wins again.
Roy wins again.
Hold
Roy
on.
wins again.
Hold on. Oh, Steve is here. I actually had called Flutzy and was right about to scream at her on voice message. But Steve from New Jersey, the greatest flute game player of all time, wants to participate. Steve, we thank you. I'm hoping you get this, Steve. Even if you have to just actually tweet at Flutzy, what's the goddamn answer, dummy?
In honor of those who are no longer with us, hello, everyone.
Hey!
Steve.
Steve-o!
Sorry.
Steve.
Too soon, everybody.
Steve.
Steve is a champion. Steve is one of the greatest of all time. We're happy whenever Steve is here.
Thank you, everybody. I feel so special whenever I call into the Eastside Dave show.
That's nice. Thank you, Steve. Now, do you have an answer for this goddamn song? I mean, it was very difficult. We were forced to blow it up.
I didn't actually hear it. I caught about 3 notes because I was calling into the show.
Let's do a replay.
You're probably going to be
for
able to
Steve.
guess as well based off those 3 notes as you will the entire song.
But I know, but let's be fair. Let's do a replay for as much as possible, and then we can blow it up when we have to blow it up. But Steve, here you go. We'll do a quick replay here.
Thank you, sir.
Blow it. Oh, Drew. Blow it up, Drew.
Felt like she was doing some heavy tonguing there, Dave. Those notes seemed a little bit harder than normal.
Yeah, I thought it was my Verizon connection.
Oh man, yeah, fuck Verizon. They suck.
I know, right?
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
I'm incensed over
Don't
this.
get
And
him
trust me when I tell you,
started.
I'm going back to the store tomorrow, and I'm causing another
what?
scene.
With
and
what?
I'm going to go back to the store every goddamn day, literally until the cops tell me I'm no longer allowed to go to that store. Like, that is on my agenda. I've got a fucking clear slate tomorrow. I am going back to the Verizon store only to cause a commotion. But anyway, Steve, do you have a guess?
I would tweet to Flutzy, but I've been off Twitter since they kicked Trump off. They booted my ass too, so I'm verboten there.
What do you have a guess? It's tough.
I'm gonna guess probably Braveheart because it seems something along those
It's
lines.
Braveheart!
Wow! Steve!
Now, Steve, I mean, just for the, official announcement, we don't even know if it's Braveheart. We don't know if you're right or if Roy's right. But tonight, you're a winner.
Steve's
Roy's
right.
a winner on the East Side Shizow.
Co-champions.
Congratulations, Steve. And you know what, Steve? Call back next Tuesday, and we'll try to get an answer, for Christ's sakes, okay?
You know I'll be around.
Bye, Steven. Steve from
Take
New
care,
Jersey,
everybody.
everyone. Come on.
Bye, Steve.
So she's destroying me, that lady. She's absolutely destroying me. So, Roy,
Yes, David.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's a legendary first baseman for the Los Angeles Angels. His name, his name is Albert Pujols, and here's the issue: he got released by the Angels. He's nowhere now. He's not on any team. I mean, I'm
passed
hoping
away?
maybe the Yankees. Yeah, and it's pretty surprising. I mean, well, Sean
How
O's
old was
not
he?
here. Sean O'Barry's not with us. He's actually, he's now working his new job, his new exciting radio job. So I'm not sure if Sean O's going to be here, but I just
Robin.
did want to talk about Albert.
Alfred.
Albert Pujols. Because even though his name is spelled like Pujols, you pronounce that fucking fucking thing in Spanish, you pronounce it poo. Like the butt. 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 The poo gonna come out of the butt. Like the butt. Like the butt. Poo. Poo coming out of my butt. Poo holes. Alvin poo holes. Poo holes. Poo holes. Poo holes. Poo holes. Anyway, the point is that it's easy for people to think that his name in Spanish is funny, but it's not. It's Pujols, okay?
Yep. I'm with you, buddy.
And I wish him success. I know you're a huge fan of his, right, Roy Harter?
I sometimes say I taught him everything he knows, David.
Is that true? Sam Roberts shaved his head.
Oh dear. I mean, why? Is he okay?
That's getting booed? That's getting booed?
How many times is he going to rip you off, Dave?
I'm not even going there. What I'm going is that this was told to me by several people on Twitter that because I was participating in an Afro competition to see whose hair grew the longest, Sam, you can see hair on my fucking head. You can't see any on his. So guess who wins again? The Dave Man has just won.
Dave. Eastside Dave. Eastside Dave.
Give me another championship. Okay, the Dave Man representing the Ron and Fez show has just defeated Sam Roberts representing the Opie and Anthony show. Yes, this is the year 2007. And yes, I just kicked Sam's fucking ass. I got hair. He don't. Boomski woomski. Right, Robert? Right,
Eastside Dave. Eastside Dave. Eastside Dave. Do you ever get tired of winning, Dave? Like, do you wish you could lose just so you could get a taste of what it feels like to go without again?
Sometimes I feel like walking with the mortals. I call you, Andrew, the mortals, people who will never accomplish what I've accomplished. I mean, people who are just, let's be honest, going nowhere fast. But so sometimes I feel like losing a competition or two just to see how it is, seeing the world through your lenses, if you understand what I'm saying. 2 mediocre meatballs stuck in the mud of life, whereas I'm a goddamn comet on the way to outer space, But sometimes I like to live like a maggot every once in a while, Robert. Every once in a while.
I tend to think of my comments as going to cause meltdowns day after day until the police get called at a Verizon store. That's typically what I think of people who are comments doing.
All right, listen. Here's the one thing about my Verizon wireless fucking meltdown, Robert. It had star power. There was not one goddamn person in Verizon. I'm talking 8 employees and the other 4 people who were there. They were all staring. They go, that's the star in the room right there. The fucking guy freaking out. Now he's outside, and now he's throwing his face mask on the ground, stomping it. Now he's wiping his ass with his own face mask. I'm sure that's what they were saying. At this point, I was outside the store, and I could still see all 15 of them looking at me through the goddamn glass Verizon walls. And they were all like, what's he doing now?
There goes Comet McDonald.
Star power. Star power. The ability, charisma. You can't bottle this fucking shit up. They tried all the time. They tried in 1945. They tried bottling this shit up, spiking it, putting it in a goddamn needle, and putting it into fucking Steve Rogers' arm to make him Captain America. Well, guess what happened? Man, he was a fine super soldier, but the motherfucker was a pussy with no charisma who did not have to deal with Verizon twats. Now give me an Eastside Dave chant.
Eastside Dave. Eastside Dave. Eastside Dave.
Because this entire episode's about Verizon at this point.
Amen.
I didn't think it was going to be. What were we going to do next? What was that? So I defeated Sam in the Afro competition. I want that champion. Well, I wasn't even aware of it. It was all the people on Twitter. There was at least 4,000 people who said, Davey Mack, you just won the Afro competition. Sam finally quit, and he shaved it off. Boom.
He looks
Boom,
pretty
Daddy.
good bald, huh?
I mean, probably. I don't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, Roy, how are things with you?
I'm fucking great, Dave. I just landed another big Nickelodeon project. I'm making my presentation tomorrow morning after this last few days. So other than that, I got nothing else really big going on. But this will tide me over for a while.
Thank you. You know, I haven't brought this up in a long time. And then we're going to get to a special game that Robert has prepared for me and you, and I believe maybe Andrew. But before we get to Robert's game, I haven't done this in a while, and some people might be familiar with this list. But this is the Celebrities Dave Wants to Kill list. And I think it's only fair with me getting so incensed about Verizon, and I'm so cooked up, I'm just so angry about it. I just want to refresh a few people of my celebrity rivalries. I haven't talked about them really in years. These are all people who have shunned me in one way or another, and I will get revenge on them. All celebrities. Number 1, Al Roker. I was 8 years old. It was Christmas. My mom always brought us to the Rockefeller Plaza every goddamn year to look at the tree at Rockefeller Plaza. And guess who's walking up right after we saw the tree? There's Al Roker. That's the guy on the Today Show, Al Roker. My mom says, go ask for his autograph. I go, hey, Mr. Roker, can I have your autograph? You know what he said? No, I'm in a hurry.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
What the fuck?
He's
To an 8-year-old.
Fucking
To a
hurting. Eat a
fucking
sandwich.
8-year-old. Al Roker, if I ever see you in New York City again at Rockefeller Plaza, here's what we're going to get. It's not going to be an autograph. It's going to be this. That's what you got, Roker. Coming right at you, Roker.
Good old fisting.
Yeah.
Number 2.
He's out of his weight class too now.
Goddamn right, Roy. Number 2, Pete Sampras. Let me
boy.
explain to you something. My
cricket
friend
player.
Pat Clark and I were at the U.S. Open. This was around 1991 or some shit like this, okay? We went there because we got the summer recreation. You pay $20, you get a bus ride to the U.S. Open, and you walk around, you have a good time. Pete Sampras, he's on at night, 9 o'clock, right, his match. His match takes like 40 minutes to win 3 sets. Pete Sampras pulverizes some dude. My friend and I, after the match, decide, let's sneak down to this little, hallway that's very isolated, get Pete Sampras' autograph. It's not like if he has to sign an autograph, he'll have to sign 800 autographs because we were the only 2 people in this isolated corridor, okay? Mm-hmm. Here he comes, Pete Sampras, okay? I go, Mr. Sampras, could you please? I didn't have an English accent at the time, but it's tennis. It's tennis. I feel like embellishing, okay? So it's like, Mr. Sampras, could you please give me an autograph? And you know what Pete Sampras says? No, get away from me.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Get away from you?
Go on,
I'll get away from you, Pete, when I throw you off the goddamn Brooklyn Bridge the next time I see you. Then you'll be far the fuck away from me when you're floating in the bottom of the Hudson River, you son of a bitch. Number 3, Jimmy Fallon. We've discussed this on the show before, but just to very quickly give you a synopsis, before everyone hated Jimmy Fallon, this guy right here said Jimmy Fallon's a fraud, Jimmy Fallon's a fucking phony, he's a loser, and he's an asshole. He got unmasked by Ron Bennington at Sirius XM. During the interview, he says he's a big Dr. Demento fan. If you didn't know, Dr. Demento's a radio guy who played wacky songs, Weird Al songs, Spike Jones, wacky parodies. That's who Dr. Demento was famous for. A very famous guy for playing comedy songs and shit on the radio. And he said he's a fan. Guess who else is a fan? Me. I'm a huge fucking fan. So, I actually happen to own the 25th Dr. Demento anniversary tape. Wow. That was pretty much like a greatest hits of, it had Weird Al, but it also had Spike Jones, and it had all these famous, song parody people and funny and comedy stuff. Cheech and Chong were even on it.
Yeah.
So I go to Jimmy Fallon after the interview. I go, oh man, yeah, you should check out Dr. Demento's 25th anniversary double album. It's fucking great. And for some reason, Jimmy Fallon goes,
What?
that doesn't exist. I go, I thought he was kidding. I go, what do you mean it doesn't exist? I have it. You should go check it out. It's great. He goes, no, you don't understand. I know that doesn't exist. I'm the biggest Dr. Demento fan on the earth. And if that existed, I would own it. And I go, oh, well, I'm not sure if you're the, now this is all in my head. I'm not going to lie. I was a professional because it was unmasked. But in my head, I go, no. You're not the biggest Dr. Demento fan. You're the biggest asshole on the fucking planet Earth. Who disputes the fact that there's a Dr. Demento 25th anniversary album? Why would he be such a fucking arrogant, narcissistic asshole just because he doesn't know about something? It doesn't exist? Fuck you, Fallon. Piece of shit. Number 4, Jeff Goldblum.
Oh boy.
Jeff Goldblum's filming a movie called Fathers and Sons in Spring Lake, New Jersey. By the way, guess what, Jeff? No one saw your shitty movie, asshole. It wasn't exactly Jurassic Park, dickweed. So he films Fathers and Sons in Spring Lake, New Jersey. There's even trailers there, okay? So anyway, there's a blizzard one day, and we decide, you know what? There's a blizzard. Hey, we got nothing better to do. We heard Jeff Goldblum's in town. Let's go over to his trailer, see if we could say hello. We were like 11 years old at the time.
Yeah.
Here comes Jeff Goldblum. We knocked. Here he comes out in the bathroom. Hi, everybody. Oh, look at you guys. You guys look great. Look at these. Oh, all of you are 11? Or is everyone here 11? You're 11, and you're 11, and you're 11? Unbelievable. And I go, Mr. Goldblum, I love Jurassic Park. I love The Fly. I love everything you've ever done. That was a little bit of a lie. I just like those 2 movies. But anyway, I mean, his Wes Anderson stuff had yet to come out. Anyway, Jurassic Park, The Fly. I go, please. Dave Mann autograph. Here's what he gets. He goes, yeah, sure, kid. Let me see the thing. Yeah, I'll sign it for you. And he signs what I thought was his autograph. Now have a nice day, boys. See you later, Jeff Goldblum. Going back into the trailer now. He closes his goddamn trailer. I look at my piece of paper. You know what he signed, Roy? A fucking X.
Oh my God.
Which is universal for fuck you. You're such a piece of shit. I'm not going to say no to an autograph. I'm just going to sign an X because it means nothing. Nothing.
What an asshole.
Dave, did I ever tell you my Jeff Goldblum story? Because I think I got revenge on your 8-year-old self. Because what happened was I was in a taxi driving through the city. We're going up through Midtown. And the next thing I know, standing on a corner, I guess this was during his Earth Girls Are Easy phase or right after that. But he was dressed in a fucking head to toe, a giant, what do they call it, raincoat, right? Almost like one of those things that you see a streaker kind of doing this kind of bit.
Yeah,
but anyway, so I see him and he's got a hat on and his glasses. But I recognize him flat out. I go, fucking hell, that's Jeff Goldblum. So he's got his collars up and everything. So I roll down my cab window as I'm basically stopped at the corner, roll down my window, go, at the top of my lungs, I scream out, holy shit, that's Jeff Goldblum. Everybody on the fucking corner stops and looks at him. Blew his cover, man. Fuck you, Goldblum.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Now, the next time, the only thing that would have made that story, Roy, is if it ended with, and then I squeezed the trigger on the shotgun, and Goldblum was, his brain matter was all over the road. That would have been a fantastic ending, but I did like the story. And then finally, Henry Rollins. Here's another goddamn big shot. Once again, being interviewed by Ron Bennington, he goes to sit down at the goddamn console, and I give him superstar, megastar treatment by doing this. I take headphones. He needs the headphones, Roy. We're on the radio. Yeah. We're gonna be playing some of his fucking music. He won't be able to hear his own goddamn songs without the fucking headphones on. So this is what I do, Roy. I'm the producer. Ever so gently. I mean, it was gentle. I gently take the headphones and attempt to just very gently place them on Mr. Rollins' head. I don't know. I thought I was treating the guy like a king. I wasn't, hey, here's the thing. Here's the headphone. He grabs my wrist, Roy. Grabs my wrist. Grabs my wrist.
Yeah.
Squeezes and twists.
What the?
And goes, no one puts headphones on Henry Rollins.
Whoa.
What kind of saying is that? You've never said that phrase before in your entire life, you fucking liar.
Sounds like a repressed homosexual, David. That's
Right.
insane.
Yeah, as if that's a thing. No one puts headphones on Henry Rollins. Like, what? So those five
Someone
celebrities,
did right
those
before they
five
fucked him in the butt.
celebrities-
Yeah.
Black ass.
Those five celebrities, you're all on my hit list. If you see me on the sidewalk, you better cross the fucking street. And that ends Eastside Dave's top 5 celebrities I'm going to kill by 2025. Thank you very much. Now, Robert has prepared a game for us this evening, and we're all excited. It's an ESDS game, and I love this graphic right here. Look at that.
Wow.
So, gentlemen, we are going to play a little bit of Eastside Dave Show's Weakest Link. And since some people might not remember how to play the game, I'm going to walk you through the rules, and then we're going to play a quick practice round before the game actually gets started.
Okay.
The participants will be Eastside Dave McDonald,
Hello.
Roy Harter, Big A Andrew Gold, and Drew in the booth.
Okay, wow, and Drew. I think Drew was surprised by that. Drew's head's all, his head's up all of them.
So the way it works, it's pretty simple. The more questions you get correctly in a row, the more points you get. So if you get one answer, if let's say, for example, Dave answers correctly, you get 1 point. Then if Roy answers correctly, you get 3 points. But if Roy misses it, you don't get the 3 points. You go back to 1 point.
Oh, so I can win by not getting anything right.
Hang on. So when I go to you, Roy, you have to say bank, and that's when your team collects the points. So we'll just go real simply. Drew, can you put 1 minute on the clock? I'm going to ask some very simple questions to give you guys a rundown.
Okay.
Eastside Dave,
Yeah.
what is 1 + 1?
2.
Correct. Roy, for 3 points, what is 7 × 7?
49.
Correct. Andrew, for 6 points, what is the capital of New York?
Albany.
Correct. Drew, for 10
Bank.
points. So Drew banked it, you get 6 points. We'll write that down. Drew,
Wait a second. So Drew gets the points just
It's-
by saying the word bank?
the whole team, you guys are playing as a team. You want to collect as
Oh.
many points as possible.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's so Drew banks 6 points.
Oh, okay. But
Does
that
that
was
make
just a trial
sense?
run.
I get it.
All right, everybody got a pretty good idea?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. When time runs out, time runs out. So if I go to you with like 2 seconds left, make sure you yell bank.
Okay.
Okay.
All
You
right.
hear that, Andrew? Andrew.
That's Mr. Champion. I got it,
Who's
Mr.
on my
Champion.
team?
Everybody's
We're
on
all
one
the
team.
We're all on the same team.
Then,
Oh, so we're playing against the house kind of thing.
yep, but after each round, we will vote to decide who is the weakest link, and one person will be kicked off the team until the
wow.
final round when it's head to head, and we'll keep track of who gets the most points correct.
Oh.
Wow.
Well,
Unbelievable.
now I'm nervous.
What a twist there. And yeah, you know what? The more I think about it, Roy, I shouldn't have made fun of you earlier in the show because I don't think I've ever seen the weakest link. I just,
Thing?
I
I
think,
told you, Dave.
I
heard
think-
about it.
but you know what
Did you see
happened?
that
I think
episode?
I was thinking of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Well,
And
everyone
even
knows
though I
that.
remember the British chick with, you are the weakest link, I'm not sure I actually ever
Goodbye.
sat down and watched one single episode of the weakest link. So this is a very new experience for the Dave Man, but I am going to play with passion, baby.
Well, let's
Yeah.
give it a whirl.
Let's go
We've
fast.
got 1 minute on the clock. Let's play the weakest link. Eastside Dave, Rolex is a company that specializes in what type of product?
Watches.
Correct. Roy Harter, what name represents the letter M in the NATO phonetic alphabet?
M as in Mary?
That is the letter. What is your answer?
That it represents the M. I don't know.
You got to guess. You're wasting time.
Magpie.
Magpie. That is incorrect.
Robert.
No
can
points.
I say bank if I know he's gonna fuck it up?
No, the person whose turn it is has to say it.
Okay.
What,
but
you
the
actually
clock
do
is
that,
still running.
Spencer?
Andrew. All right, Andrew. What does the G mean in G-Man?
Oh, Giants?
Drew. The word news originates from the first letters of the 4 main directions on a compass. True or false?
False.
That is correct.
Wow.
Eastside Dave for 3
Well,
points.
The clock is over, Robert.
Bang.
So that would be a good example round. Let's play again now that everybody kind of knows what they're doing.
Lindsay, hold on, time out. I have to address the fact that Andrew said G-Man. He was thinking the Giants when it's
Yeah.
about the government. It's about the fucking FBI.
Okay.
The G.
Yeah.
Dave, I would have
By
said
the way,
Giants
there's a
too.
delay on the Skype, so I said bank, and then the timer ran out.
That was just a practice round. Now this is what counts.
This is what's
okay.
going from the top.
All right, here we go. I feel good about this.
For 1 point.
Okay, I'm gonna win
Eastside Dave.
for sure.
What was the destination of the missing flight MH370?
Malaysia.
Wrong. Roy, what is the unit currency in Laos?
The back yakla.
Wrong. Andrew, which of these is the name of a Japanese system of alternative medicine, literally meaning finger pressure?
Acupuncture.
Correct.
Bank.
So they got 1 point.
Good job, Andrew.
Drew, what is the name given to Indian food cooked over charcoal in the clay oven?
Curry.
Wrong. True or false, Eastside Dave? The average woman is 5 inches / 13 centimeters shorter than the average man.
Oh, that's false, Robert.
That is incorrect.
Shit, Robert.
Roy, what country saw a world record for 315 million voters turn out for elections May 20th, 1991?
1991, that would be the U.S. of A.
Incorrect. And that's the
man.
round.
That was brutal. That
So-
was goddamn brutal.
That was a good practice round, guys.
So, in that round, you guys
was
banked. You managed to bank 1 point off of Andrew's correct answer.
All right.
Nice.
So
And
now
guys,
we
not
need to
the weakest
decide
link.
who was the weakest link. Everybody
Well-
decide one person they want to vote off the team.
Okay. Should we say it out loud?
I'll go to you
Which one?
first, Dave.
Oh.
Who do you want to get
All
rid
right.
of?
I'm gonna say only because I hate to say this, Andrew. It sounds weird, but you were the odd man out at this point, and we're all threatened by you. You're gone. Andrew's the weakest link. Okay. I
Roy?
know.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm gonna go with Drew. He got every one of his answers wrong. Andrew got one answer correct.
Yeah.
I'm going
All
to
right.
have to disagree with Roy. I'm the only person that banked points. So I'm going to have to say Roy is the weakest link because he went at me.
And Andrew, so you get to decide who is the weakest link.
Oh, Dave.
It can't be one vote each, you fucking bastards. Will someone get the picture of we're trying to do a goddamn show over here?
We'll go to the judge.
Garrett makes the call.
Yeah, we'll go to the Judge Garrett.
Jared makes the call. Who's the weakest link?
Because Big A couldn't figure it out, Big A is the weakest link.
Big A, you managed to answer the only question correctly and score the only point, but you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
You are the weakest link, Andrew. Get in the oven. Get in the oven and become soap and buttons, Andrew. You the weakest Lincolns. And
Okay.
you big Jew, are the weakest in Lincolns. Go grab in the ovens and get out of it. Get on the piles with the little girls in the red coats. Andrew's the weakest link since like 6 million of his friends and family members.
All right, round
Holy
two.
shit,
Are
that
you
was
guys
great.
ready? Eastside Dave, what character was once considered to be the 27th letter of the alphabet?
Oh, that was the ampersand, right?
That is correct. Roy,
Yeah.
what is the Portuguese word for Brazil?
Shashka.
Incorrect. It is Brazil. Drew, when did the Facebook website launch? What year?
That would be 2001.
Incorrect. 2004. Eastside Dave, Apple co-founder Steve Jobs died from complications of which form of cancer? What type of cancer did Steve
That
Jobs
would
have,
be
Dave?
brain cancer.
Incorrect.
Brain cancer.
It was pancreatic. Roy, true or false? The scientific name for the Southern Lights is Aurora Australis.
That is false.
That is true. Drew, popcorn was invented in 1871 by Frederick W. Ruckheim
True.
in the United States. That is incorrect. Eastside Dave, what is the full title of
That's
the
time.
Prime Minister of the United States?
Ambassador.
That's not fair. Answer the question.
Ambassador.
Okay, so you guys didn't score any points that round. No correct answers. I don't know what to base your vote on.
They got one correct answer, but they didn't bank.
Oh, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
So who missed the opportunity, Garrett?
Dave got the ampersand as the 27th letter of the alphabet, amazingly.
So Roy missed the opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's time for the vote.
All right, well, listen, I'm going to go right after him. Sorry, Roy, but what the hell? You could have banked my ampersand. Apparently, you could have banked my black... Hold on, I'm not done yet. You could have banked my black ampersand. You understand me?
Good point. Good point. I'm going to say Big A is the weakest link.
Come on already. I'm over out. You can't have me out twice. For Christ's sakes.
But you're the weakest link.
And Drew?
He just.
All right, time out. I'm going to revise my weakest link. After Roy's just destroying Andrew for no reason whatsoever, I have to change my vote and say Drew now is the weakest link. 'Cause I think that, I just think that Drew would be too nice to do that. To kick a man while he's on the sidelines like that is such unnecessary roughness that I'm actually voting for Roy, and I'll say Drew is the weakest link. I apologize, Drew, but I got it.
Well, I almost agree with you, Dave, but Roy, you didn't bank his ampersand.
I guess
I
it's a
should've
tie
banked
again. Let's go
I
to
guess
the
I'm the
Judge
weakest
Garrett.
link, huh?
Andrew still is the weakest link.
What the fuck? I'm not.
All right, next round. Eastside Dave, Coca-Cola's original color was green. True or false? Coca-Cola's original color was green. True or false?
Let's go with True.
That was false.
False.
What condiment is also known as Japanese horseradish, Roy?
Japanese horseradish is wasabi.
That is correct. For
Bank.
3 points.
Bank.
Oh, for 1 point. Drew banked the point. Good job. The sum of all numbers on a roulette wheel is 666, Drew.
False.
That is true. Eastside Dave, there are 86,400 seconds in a day. True or false?
True.
That is correct. Roy, for 3 points. An eggplant... Bank? Cool.
Yeah,
For 3 points, or for 1 point, an eggplant is a vegetable. True or false?
that is true.
That is false. What is the Italian word for tomato, Drew?
Tomato.
It's pomodoro. Eastside Dave, on average, Americans consume 100 pounds of what per second?
I got bread, Rob.
It's chocolate. Roy, kissing someone for 1 minute burns about 2 calories. True or false?
False. It's 600 calories.
It's 2. Which of the following
Bank.
cardboard? There's no points. Soft drinks were introduced first.
Bang.
I burn a lot more
Coke.
calories when I kiss.
And that is the time. All right, so that round, you guys banked
Wow.
2 whole points. Way to go. 1 was banked by Roy. 1 was banked by Drew. That means Eastside Dave had a correct answer and Roy had a correct answer. So despite some controversy last round, it seems like Roy might have been the most valuable link. And Eastside Dave technically was the weakest link. Let's go to vote. Eastside Dave, who you voting for?
Now he's going to think it's personal, but because of Roy's last round success, I'm going to vote Drew as the weakest link. It's not personal.
This makes sense to me. Let's go to Roy. Roy, who do you think the weakest link is?
I'm voting on Drew.
Ooh, and Drew.
I just don't understand why you guys always do this to me. It's
I'm
like
sorry.
I don't even.
It doesn't matter what you think, Drew. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
All right, Dave. Looks like it's me and
So,
you.
this
Two iron
round,
links here.
comes down to who answers the most correct questions.
Good versus evil here.
1 minute
Goddamn
on the
right.
clock. We're going to
Goddamn
work
right. Here we go.
from the back
I have never
forward.
wanted. Wait, what? Did you start?
Not yet.
Okay, I've never wanted something more in my entire life. Well, besides a proper Verizon phone package that is portable. Besides just a human costing phone, rather than going into a goddamn Verizon store and apparently trying to purchase a spaceship. Okay, besides that, I've never wanted something more in my entire life.
All right, let's do this.
Dave, which Marvel superhero did Chris Evans play prior to his role as Captain America? It was fantastic.
Which character he played?
Yeah,
he played Captain America, Steve Rogers.
Before that, who did he play before that?
You're using up all the time.
Oh, he was Flame. He was Flame.
That is correct.
In Fantastic Four.
That is correct. What film did James Cameron's Avatar dethrone as the highest grossing film ever, Roy?
Wait, you mumble mouth. Say that one more time.
What film did James Cameron's Avatar dethrone as the highest grossing film ever?
His own film, Titanic.
That is correct. Dave, in the movie Blade Runner, what is the term used for human-like androids?
Replicants.
Correct. Roy, who is the main protagonist in the 1985 film Back to the Future?
Bank.
Okay. Who's the protagonist in Back to the Future?
Oh, that would be Biff.
Protagonist.
Biff. I don't know what protagonist means.
Good guy.
Biff is the hero.
Good
You
guy.
think the whole goddamn Back to the Future trilogy is about Biff? You goddamn screwball. You never heard of Marty McFly?
Why can't you say good guy?
Marty
Why you gotta use
McFly.
those fancy fucking Latin words? Why couldn't you just say good guy?
Roy, your lack of vocabulary cost you this game. Unfortunately, you are the weakest link. Goodbye, Eastside Dave. You are the champion once again. Eastside Dave. Eastside Dave. Eastside Dave.
Dave wins again.
Dave wins again.
Dave wins again. Dave wins again.
It's fucking bullshit.
Oh my god. That was fantastic. I got a championship. I've won some championships lately on the show. You know, you motherfuckers, I've always hosted before, but I like playing because the Dave Man racks up some more fucking championships than Michael Jordan and LeBron James combined. Those motherfuckers. Do we want to play one more game, or is there a character or something anyone wants to do before we get the shit out of here? I mean, it is almost time to wrap up here.
I could do a character if you want. I could go get him real
Go
quick
for
for
a
you.
character. Thank you for creating the game. You deserve a little character now.
Thanks,
a little
Dave.
character
I'll be right
time from Robert Tamburo. He goes by Bobby. That's his nickname, if you know him well. So here are the comedy stylings of Bobby.
I'm stretching.
Oh, we're stretching? We're stretching for him? He needs some time? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's stretch. Give him some time. Keep stretching. I think he needs more time.
Okay.
Okay.
He's ready.
All right. Done stretching? Okay, here we go.
Yo, what up? It's your favorite boy, Larry the Lean Guy. What's going on, Eastside Dave and Roy Harter?
It's good. It's good. It's good.
What's going on, baby? How you feeling tonight? What
Good.
you sipping on, Eastside Dave? You got lean in that cup?
I think so.
All right, well, I am your favorite white rapper who drinks lean and tells jokes. You want to hear some jokes, Dave? This is a new bit I've been working on for you, baby. Y'all ever notice how white people, they always be pooping and shit? You can't take white people anywhere without hearing, I gotta take a poop. It's Carl. Hey, man, you know where I can take a shit around here? I gotta drop a massive deuce. You ever notice how white people always be talking about they butts and how they wiping and shit? No other group ever be talking about how they always be wiping their butt. But white people always be talking about they be wiping their butts, you know? And like, you ever notice how white people always be washing their hands and shit? It's like, what we always washing our hands for? We're already white. And that's my time. I'm Larry the Lean Guy, Dave.
Hey, Larry, I was with most of the material till the end there. Andrew, did you like that?
Oh, yeah, I loved it. It was great.
All right, good, Andrew. So it's the Andrew comedy endorsement, which is
pretty
wait,
solid.
hold on. I got something. Wait. Hold on. The big A, the comedy endorsement, worth its weight in gold.
Whoa! East Side Dave. East Side Dave. East Side Dave.
Because that's his last name for the people. Yeah. So what you should do is get some sort of kind of digital stamp or something, like a digital patch that you can, anytime you go to a comedy show that you like, you go, oh, it's got the big A comedy endorsement worth its weight in gold. Boom. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Andy. Robert?
Can I tell you a story about Andrew's last name? We were at a comedy club together where Judy Gold's son works and sits people. And Andrew told me that's Judy Gold's son. And I said, oh, that's really cool, Andrew. So I told Luby. I said, hey, that's Judy Gold's son. And Luby, with a little translation error, thought I said Andrew Gold was Judy Gold's son. And went around and said that Andrew was Judy Gold's son to like everybody that night, and that she refused to take like claim over him. She had him outside of wedlock. All this crazy shit.
He's also,
There's like 100.
A little bit.
So there's 100 New Yorkers walking around that thinks Big A is Judy Gold's son. And I hope they never find out the truth. I hope they're like, sitting around partying and they're like, yo, can you believe Judy Gold's son, man? That fucking guy was crazy, man.
To be fair, Andrew's a big dude. Judy Gold's a big bitch. It's entirely possible that their bloodlines intermingled at some point.
She's tall, right? Does she still do that sideburn thing with the curly sideburn on her face, on her head? Like
you meant right physically big, Dave. I was just calling her a giant cunt.
No, but what about that thing? She had a little curly thing. Remember that?
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. But I think that was like Enya or one of those chicks.
I think you're confusing her with Orthodox Jews.
Judy Gold. It was Judy Gold. She would curl up her sideburn or something and let it go. Doesn't matter. Listen, we have to get the fuck out of here. It's time. Okay? But I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. I want to thank you for having my back in this epic war against Verizon. There will be bodies. This is not the end. If Verizon thinks this is the end, you got another thing coming. I plan on seeking revenge for days, weeks, months to come. Months. I am going to haunt you, Verizon, like you've never been fucking haunted before. And to the Verizon on Route 35, yeah, I'll give it away. In New Jersey, the Verizon on Route 35.
They're censoring you.
Yeah,
They're canceling you.
Right, Andrew?
Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Ain't got the blues and I ain't got time for bad news. Damn, it's been a real fine day. There's a whole lot of trouble out in this world, yes, a whole lot of worry, a whole lot of worry. Now that I've had you come into my life, there's a whole lot of reason to sing. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Got on my new shoes, ain't no way we're gonna lose. 'Cause damn, it's been a real fine day. Love you guys. Love you, Dave. Have a great one, everybody.
See you next Tuesday, you sons of bitches.
Yes. Sam's copying Dave. Yes.